and thank you for coming back for more movement. I always think when you reel off a list of things that, I don't know, life goes on and you do things that interest you, and then suddenly you acquire experience of things that you love. And, you know, I hope that you will feel the same about your own movement practice, that every time we choose to practice yoga or any other sport or movement, that it's a new beginning, it's an experience, it's an adventure. And whatever has gone before, it kind of doesn't really matter. It's right now, and you enjoying your movement experience. So I was rifling through for a little poem, something nice on this beautiful spring day, a little bit of inspiration. So if you want to make yourself not too comfortable, but comfortable enough, nice and balanced, be aware of your breathing, just settle into the moment. And we'll do a poem by Dana Folds. She writes some beautiful yoga poetry, and it's called Yoga Doing You. Let postures flow, movement as natural as moonrise, being without doing. Go right to the edge, to the spark within each breath, and inquire into the awareness that underlies the stretch. Release the small me clamoring to be seen, and experience the emptiness beneath, the boundaryless expanse of freedom. This leap outside of fixed identity, this free fall into truth, is very simply yoga doing you. And I like that. It's, don't sweat the small stuff. Just experience the moment, feel your body, and let the yoga do you. So with that in mind, a hand to the heart, a hand to the belly, and let your body be breathed. And you are witness, your body being breathed. It's like you don't have to do anything. Quietly observing how the ribs move, how your belly will move. How the air flows in and the air flows out. And how when we become the observer, we automatically lengthen the exhale and deepen the inhale. We can bring the hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. And if you have any intention for yourself today, other than just being your yoga, you can let that manifest. And then we can gently begin movement practice. So release the arms back down by your sides, and we'll move with the breath, warming up the shoulders, breathing in, shoulders rising. And exhale, we can sigh out any of the day's worries or cobwebs. Let's try it again. Breathing in, shoulders rise, sliding along your back. And exhale, shoulders fall. Try 3 or 4 more of those movements with your breath. Just letting the movement happen so naturally. It's easy. We can feel our shoulder blades gliding onto the ribs. And the breath moving. And perfect ease as we do it. Let's roll the shoulders up and back down. Slowing things down and making life easy. And then we'll go right shoulder, a little slinky one there, and a left shoulder, a little slinky one there. And to start to make the movement not just shoulders, but spine. So you could differentiate, you could just be shoulders, or you can add in a little bit of spine in there. So let it just be free, comfortable, natural movement. You're all the best experts. If you can start to do a little movement of your elbows as if you're doing the very most gentle backstroke. And is the head also perhaps interested in turning, moving a little as well? And maybe the elbow lifts a little higher. You see how it goes? So it's easy, easy, easy. Great. We'll let the left arm rest down and the right shoulder is going to make a kind of loop. So it's up to you again. We're just warming up, but perhaps it's like a lasso. That's feeling your breath as you move. We can take that in the other direction. And again, if you have any shoulder issues, it could be small and down here, or you're getting a little bit more range of motion if you feel warmed up. Wonderful. Okay, maybe we can reach it up, stretch it up, look up to the ceiling. I'm very sneaky. I'm holding the chair leg. If you want to do that too, make life easy. And gently bring the arm back down. So we've warmed that up a little bit, getting the shoulder joint nice and free. So be gentle. We're going to roll it back a little bit, and this might be it. But you can explore what if you make the range of movement a little bigger, go at your pace. And isn't each shoulder, doesn't it have a different story? This one does for sure. It may be that by now you're polishing your halo or putting on the hairspray. And you can change your direction. Again, let this be nice and free. Yeah, maybe you'd now like to invite a nice stretch into a side bend and reach it up. And again, I'm going to hold the chair. It gives me a way to really press my fingers up to the ceiling. Perhaps turn your head to your hand if that feels okay. Breathe your breath. Right, and bringing that all the way back and down. Lovely. I hope we've warmed up there a little bit. We're going to warm up the spine with the key movements that the spine wants to do. So hands to the legs, I'll be way at the front of your chair to really get the motion here. So we're going to do some cat and cow. And obviously your spine goes from your tail all the way to move your head. So see if you can get all of those parts moving. We're going to begin with cat pose, which is to round in, tail forward, chin down. Exhale as much as you can. Let the breath move you as you come into inhale and cow pose. And exhale into cat. Let it just flow. You do you. Or let the yoga do you. Your spine is being moved. Who knows what the forces are, but it's happening. The breath is happening. Getting all of the spinal joints well oiled. And then we'll add the arms and a little bit of shoulders here. So arms can open out as you lift your chest. And exhale, round in. I'm going to bring hands to knees. You see if that feels good for you. Inhale, opening the heart. And exhale, flowing back. Think about 3 or 4 rounds. Your expression. Let the yoga express you. Good. Coming up, coming up. We're going to add a little variation, as in we'll do our extension like this. And then on the exhale, sweep over to one leg. Inhale to open. And exhale, sweep over to the other side. And we'll take a few rounds of that, opening the heart, and then curling over to each leg. Follow your breath. Let the yoga express you. Finding joy, appreciation in our bodies. And one more each side. And coming back into center. Lovely. We'll get into a little bit of rotation. That's our third key movement. So we can crisscross arms around each other and just begin the most simple spinal rotation. So there's not much going on with shoulders here. This really is your spine. And breath is moving you. We can come into center, let fingertip rest to fingertip, and then rotate. And you can feel that your shoulders have something to add to the movement. If you push your elbow back, you feel your shoulder blade glide. And again, let the movement just take you where you'd like to go today. It's easy flow. The next level you might want to layer is that we reach it forward and back. And I'm still really focused mostly on spine, a little bit of shoulders moving. But I'd like to take it to the next level, and that's, can we add a little bit of a pelvis move here? So pivot, even on your feet, and reach up to different levels. All right, are we really getting rocking in the chair? Okay, good. Bring it back to center. So while we do that, what we're doing a little bit is pivoting, and focus now just on the pivoting, which is going to stretch into your feet, your knees, and your hips. And we do it. Trying to turn the knee down, and you'll be, get a nice stretch into your foot. We're going to target one side to take a really lovely hip flexor stretch. So maybe you want to come the same way as me. I'm mirroring to your right. So see if you can get that nice curl of the toes to stretch into your feet, knees down, and then reach up your arm on that same side and stretch. And lean a little bit toward the back of the chair. Enjoy the breath here. Enjoy the feeling of stretch. What if you were to reach your fingertips just that little bit further? Do you feel the stretch? Then keep it nice and free. Follow your breath. Great, then we can bring that arm down. We're going to do a little extra for the foot. So some of you may already have your foot in a different arrangement than me, but I've got my toes curled under. Now see if you can put your toes flat, and you'll give the front of your foot a little bit of a stretch. We'll do some things for the feet today, which is very important. Feels good. So getting a nice stretch to the front of the foot. And we'll come back into center. Fantastic. Give it a big circle around. So when we fall forward, we're kind of flexing the hip flexors, because that's what it does. It brings our belly and our thighs together. Let's go the other way. And the stretch that we're doing before, and we're going to continue on the other side, is to really stretch the hip flexors. They get very short and tight from too much sitting. So let's pivot out, turn the other way, and hold back of the chair. So the knee comes down. So your hip flexor attaches your leg to the side of your spine. And they get very cramped from sitting. So now we want to feel that nice stretch down here when we lift up our arm. And if you can, curl your toes under. And if you want to lean towards the back of the chair, enjoy that nice deep stretch through the side of your spine. Easy breaths. Could you reach your fingers, the fingertips, to try to reach the ceiling? You're trying to make an imprint. And let it go. So then we'll just do the extra stretch for the foot. If you can now place your toes down. Again, differences in our feet, very different from this side for me to the other side. I know these are quite hard stretches for some people, but give it a whirl. If you get a cramp, don't worry too much. It's not nice, but it's not dangerous. It's just your muscles saying, what are you doing? I don't know what this is. Great. Very good, very good. Let's come back in towards center. Sit nice and tall. And we're going to take a few rounds of sun salutation. And then add in some getting up and down out of the chair. So take your pick. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. So sitting tall, the top end of the chair, arms by your sides. Take a, oh, I think I'm going to just shut the window. You can hear garden crews on their ways. You don't want to hear that. Okay, take a breath in, let the arms rise up. And exhale, fold to where you can go. Breath in, rising all the way up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, rising all the way up. And do one more time. Fold it all the way down. Breath in, rising up. Next breath out, take your right wrist and pull it to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, come back into a cactus arms, nice open chest. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right arm swings out, turn your head to look. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, other side, swings out, turning the head. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, come all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, bring the hands back down to heart center. Catch your breath. Release your arms by your sides. Let's try it again. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale to fold all the way down. Inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up. Let's go one more. We can do it. Getting more and more folding. Exhale, coming down. Inhale to rise all the way up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms into goalpost arms. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, right arm swings out, coming into a twist. Exhale, fold down. Inhale to the side, swing it out, turn the body. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, rising all the way up, arms follow. Exhale, bringing hands back to heart. We're going to do one more round. Are you ready? Let the arms gently rest. And again, breath in, arms rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, floating up with ease. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, effortlessly like floating. Exhale, side bend toward the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, bring the arms into goalpost arms. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold it all the way down, down, down. Inhale, right arm comes out. Turn your body to look. Exhale down. Inhale, other side. Exhale down. Inhale, rising all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Feel your body, feel your breath. And shake it out, stamp it out. So we're going to do a little bit of getting up and down, but let's just double check that those feet are warmed up. So taking one foot forward, give a little point and flex. Let's do that with the other side. Wakey, wakey feet. And then probably most important is piggy in the middle. That's your knees. Give a lovely warm up, caress of your knees. Make sure our knees are going to be happy. And we'll keep caressing the knees while we come forward and back. So it's like a little warm up for your hip joint, for your feet. And of course, if you don't want to get up, you can also practice doing this rather than getting up and down. So we're going to be doing a getting up and down with a chair pose thrown in between. Oh, you're going to like that. It's a leg strengthener for sure. All right, so let's do it. Let's get up, coming to stand up. Let the arms rise all the way, interlace your fingers, push up with the palms, look up, big stretch. Then we'll bring the arms down and in front of us and hover back, ready for chair pose. So slow descent, chair pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly sit down. Magnificent. Are we ready for the next one? Ready to get up? Coming all the way up, let the arms rise up. Interlace fingers, push up your palms, look up to the ceiling, big stretch. Release the arms down, back in front of you, ready for chair pose. Come to the level that you can do it. Just let it be, let it happen. Maybe a little lower, maybe. And suddenly you're sitting down and you didn't even know it. Are you ready to get up again? Let's do it. Coming up with the arms, interlace fingers, push the palms up, look up if you can. Nice stretch into the hip flexors too. Release the arms back down in front of you, chair pose. Come to the level that let the yoga do you. Breathe in. And gently sitting down. Fantastic. We're going to come up again. Up we go. This time the arms are going to come behind us, interlace. You might want a teeny bend into the legs and then lift your heart, your chest, your chin. Super. Release the bind. Take the arms in front of you, back to chair pose. Following the breath. And one last time we sit down. Oh, so easy, so graceful. I hope. And then we're getting up. And we're getting up to do some nice hip flexor stretches and some foot stretches. So when we're doing anything with the hip flexors, these will run largely down here and attach to lift your leg. So as soon as you lift a leg, and you might want to try that, just hold the chair and you lift a leg from side to side. Whenever we come into this position, the hip flexors are shortening. They get short to lift your leg. And obviously, if we sit a lot, that means they never really get a chance to lengthen. So we want to do that a little bit. And I always think it makes me feel great as a stretch when I do anything like that. So a classic stretch to do that is a lunge position. So if you want to hold the back of the chair, take one leg back, it doesn't really matter. But have your back heel lifted. So that's kind of important for the stretch, but also for our foot exercise here. Try to have the front knee bent at about 90 degrees if you can, but get some of these front leg muscles working. So then we're going to get into the foot a little bit first, and that's to see if you can gently lower and lift your heel. Not all the way, but you're dipping the heel and then using your toes to kind of push you as if you were walking, because that's what would happen. So we're getting a nice stretch into the toes, working the toes, the joints of the feet, but we're also getting a stretch to the hip flexor. Now, get that nice high heel shape of your foot, and we'll reach up the same side arm as the leg is back, and really reach up those fingers to the ceiling. So there's even a little bit of a side bend in it. Push your fingertips as if you're pushing into clay. Reach those fingertips, feel the stretch. You're welcome to breathe, to smile. Let the stretch find you. Super, we can bring the arm down. Now pick up the back foot and we're coming in towards a quad stretch. So some of you might be able to reach your foot. If you can't reach your foot, the strap is really useful here. So now we're stretching that front line of the body across the hip crease. But even if you can push your toes back toward your heel a little bit, you'll be stretching there too. Obviously, listen to your knee, don't hurt your knee. Breathe. And then we can put the foot down, but this time the toes are flat on the floor. So we're coming back into that stretch along the front line of your foot, your thigh. And if you want to reach up the arm on that same side, big stretch. It's not always comfortable. So go easy. Very great. Very nice. Very good. Okay, so keep holding and then shake that same side out a little bit. You can shake out the leg and the arm. Get some circulation if it's good. And then just come into mountain pose and notice in your mountain pose if you feel different sensations in the foot and the arm on that side, just a little shake out. I feel like a snow globe that's been shaken on that side. All right, are we ready for our stretches on the other side? So we're targeting the hip flexor and the feet as well. Right, so you take the other foot back. The front leg is going to be bent around 90 degrees. It's up to you. Something. So we're actively engaging the sleeve of muscles on this leg. Back heel, keep it lifted. That's a balance challenge too. And then see if you can lift and lower your heel toward the floor, away from the floor. It's like you've got a 2-inch heel on and then a 6-inch heel or something like that. Do you remember the days? long ago. But can you feel those joints in the feet? We really want to stay healthy with young feet as much as we can. Now find the spot that you can really settle and keep the high heel on. And then you can hold the chair and reach up the same side arm as the leg that's back. This is a really nice hip flexor stretch. And you feel that across the front of the thigh, the groin there. If you want to lean a little bit, push the fingertips as if you're making a little imprint in the ceiling. Let the breath breathe you. It's got you. Feel the stretch, enjoy the stretch, it's good. And we can bring the arm back down, step up a little bit and come into your quad stretch. So if that's not possible, again, you can just kick your heel towards your bottom, or you're reaching for your foot, or you could use a strap around your foot. So I'm feeling a lovely strong stretch in the front of the thigh. But please, if anything twinges in your knees, just back off from that. So no need to do anything too much. And enjoying breathing and sensing, feeling. Super. We'll bring the foot back down. This time the top of the foot is pressed into the floor, so your toenails should be touching the floor. And you can even shift your weight a little more where you want it. So I kind of move my weight back just a little bit. You can also stretch that same side arm if that feels good. So the front line of your leg is getting a stretch. Follow your breath. Great, then we can bring the arm down, come back to hold the chair on the one side and shake out the limbs that we've just been exploring that side. Give them a good shake. Getting circulation, blood and lymph flow. Great. Then come back and give yourself just that little check-in to notice, do you feel the energy in your feet? Great. So we're going to do a little more for the feet. And it's interesting. I was just doing something and I came down to a very low squat and somebody said, oh my gosh, wow, how do you do that? And part of being able to squat is having flexible ankles. It may seem crazy, but it is. So we'll hold the back of the chair And we're going to lift up our heels, lift the heels so you're nice and tall. And then heels are down and you're coming back into chair pose. So folding, folding, folding. So it's also part of the ankles, the knees, the hips. And then we come up, lift the heels, flexible feet, heels slide down, sit bones slide back and apart. And then coming up, lifting the heels, flexible feet. And then heels come down, the miniature chair pose. You're coming into a squat. Okay, we're going to come up. This time we're going to see if we can come up just on the right foot and lift the left foot off and kick your heel back. Oh my gosh. Breathe in. Are you letting it happen? Okay, 2 feet come down, squatting it down. Wow, maybe one try it on the other side. So we push into the other foot, lift the other heel. There's a little more weight on that side now. Bringing it all the way back down on 2 feet, coming back to this sort of chair position. Then we're coming up and reaching one arm up. And you can explore not holding or holding, it's up to you. Both hands touch the chair, squatting back down. And then up we come again and reaching the other arm. Again, you can explore holding or not holding. And bringing both hands all the way down. Oh, fantastic. How are we doing? So I thought we would do a goddess pose today. Those poses we're just doing, they're asymmetrical, as in one leg is doing something forward, the other one is back. But goddess is in symmetry, so that can have its benefits. But it's not everyone's favorite for knees, so be kind. This means we take out slightly wider stance. And it's really important that your feet turn out. So getting our feet to turn out is the first request that I'm going to give you. Then we're going to give our own personal assist, yoga assist. But you've got to have your hands with your thumbs pointing back and your fingers coming forward on your thighs. So now as we go into a goddess pose, you're going to roll your thighs that way, outward, outward, outward. And as you come up, you can roll your thighs in. This is a natural movement in our bodies when we flex. So in hip flexion, we roll the thighs out, and then we can roll them back in. Listen to your knees, let them do their thing, and we're rolling out, and then we roll it in. You can try one more time, rolling it out. I can hear all my little bones crackling away. Let's find goddess. So you really manually roll the thighs. That's what's happening anyway, but we're making sure that works, that's safe. And we can bring the arms into goalpost arms and feel our sense of strength and power. Let it flow. It's like, oh, this is easy. Follow the breath. You've got 2 more breaths here. You can do it. Not fast breaths, slow breaths, deep breaths. Great. Are you ready to come back up? Yep, I think we are. We're going to use the chair now to stretch out the back line of the legs. So downward dog at the chair. Give your shoulders a nice stretch, the back of the legs a nice stretch. Nice easy breaths. One more full conscious cleansing breath. And we'll walk our feet towards the chair. And for this one, I want to flip the chair around. And we're coming to a sort of counter stretch for goddess. And that's to take the feet wide. So you can take the feet wide, but this time your feet face forwards. So no feet sticking out for this one. I'm going to find our hip creases here and see if we can fold, fold, fold. That'll mean your bottom will widen. And you can put your hands or your forearms on the chair, or you can hold the back of the chair. And again, but just to let this just the yoga's doing you. You're finding just the stretch you need, just the stretch you enjoy. And I'm guessing I'm hoping it will target not just perhaps the backs of the legs, but also the inner thighs a little bit. It's a great excuse now to relax your brain and your eyes by letting the head hang a little bit if you can. Then we can create blood flow to the head, to the eyes, while we enjoy 4 or 5 conscious cleansing breaths. If you want to, let your hands find the seat of the chair and either heel toe or however you like to bring the feet back together. That would be fantastic. All right, it's balance time. So now we'll use the chair just as our prop for one nice easy balance. So we'll come into tree pose. Choose your side. The leg's going to come up, and before we go straight into tree, just open and close your leg like it is a little gate, swinging and opening and closing. Then find just where the foot wants to be. Rest. Feel the sole of the foot connect. Every toe connects. And then explore your balance. Let the pose find you. Two more easy breaths. And we can bring that down. Shake things out a bit. Lovely tree pose there. Beautiful. You can see that one. See a little bit of limbs sticking out. That's beautiful. All right, shall we try the other side? So rather than just leap into tree pose, take advantage of the fact that it's a hip opener by swinging the leg open and close like a gate. And then find where's a good spot to place the foot so that that's easy, it's comfortable. So we're not going for broke, we're just finding an easy, smooth flow. And then how relaxed could you be in your tree pose? And sometimes as a little breeze blows the tree a little bit, that's fine. It always rebalances. And life is easy for a tree. And 2 more easy cleansing breaths. And gently bringing both feet back to the ground. Give things a little shake out, a little dust off. And I think we're back into the chair. All right, so coming back into your chair. And if you have your strap, that would be great. So we'll take the strap around the ball of the right foot. And we're going to take that nice hip opening that we've been doing in those poses, such as goddess, tree pose. They're all very much about opening the hip. We'll continue that to the next level. So you could call this seated tree. So again, you will brush out a little bit of the thigh. And you can stick with seated tree. It's already a hip opener. If your knees don't disagree, we're going to take it into figure 4, which is to lift the leg a little higher onto the thigh. And as soon as I do that, I can feel that pull across the butt cheek and the outer thigh. Be generous to your knees here. And wherever you place your foot, the next question is, could I be aware of how foldable I am at the hip creases as I fold down and feel something else? So just going to where you feel this is useful to you, letting the yoga do you. If you can feel your breath flowing and there's nothing pinching, then you're probably in a good place. So we'll come up and you can slightly remove the strap and give some attention to your foot. If you can reach your foot, maybe you'll circle your foot and assist the circle with your hand. And feel some of the bones, some of the joints. Just that nice little attention to the joints of our feet. All right. Back of the leg. And then we'll hold the back of the thigh, stretch out the back of the leg, give a point and flex, and a circle, a roll of the forefoot back and forth. Ta-da! Holding the leg out, lifting the arm, that's the pièce de résistance. Can we do it? We can. And down we come. All right, so we'll try that same series of stretches on the other side. I really can feel the energy when I've rubbed my foot like that. It feels so good. So we're looking for a little bit of hip opening. And again, you can come back into tree pose and then brush open this side, dusting the crumbs off. Or you can take it a little higher and decide if this side will permit the foot to be here. If it does, great. Can you stay sitting tall and feel the sensation? So I definitely feel more of a stretch now on the across the butt and the thigh, and check it's okay. Because you can take it another level if you want to. And that's to feel the hip crease is very foldable, allowing the belly and the thigh to kiss and caress. And that will gently shape change the stretch where you have the feel of the stretch. Follow the breath. Very nice. Then we can give, again, a little attention to the foot. And one thing I like to do as well, and that's just twist the forefoot and the heel in opposite directions. That feels good. Or again, you might move the foot while you use your hands to give gentle massage. All right, are we ready to unfold the leg, hold the back of the leg and stretch the leg out, and then give a point and flex of the foot and a circle of the foot. You change the direction, you know, you hear those little crickle crackles, you know you're doing something. And we can see, can I hold that there and take my arms up? I think I can. Can I take both legs up and open and close the arms and the legs? Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And it's like waving goodbye, which is almost where we're at. So this is my way of saying, you know, goodbye. But we can't end like that, really, can we? So feet are going to come down onto the floor. And we can enjoy a last nice opener and stretch. So let the arms rise up and open. Nice wingspan. Let's try it again. Breath in. Find your wingspan. And one more like that. This time the arms are going to, you open your wings and then come up, 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 up. Place the hands together. Look up to the sky, big stretch. And then bring the hands to the heart, bowing the head to the hands. There. I think that's a better place to end yoga today. Coming back to our intentions of finding ease and flow that's natural in our movement practice. And I wish you namaste and a happy day. Have a super spring day. It's lovely to see everyone.